Division General Ramon Pardo Guerra, head of the Civil Defense, General Staff, and other authorities.
The 7th Congress of the Communist Party of Cuba will be held April 16th through the 18th with the participation of 1,000 members representing all provinces. And it is tomorrow, on Monday's edition of Grande newspaper, reveals the guarantee of the land of representation of all Communist Party-based organizations around the country, and ensuring that participants reflect the areas from which they come will key considerations during the election of delegates to the organizations mostly included in the event. Regarding the elected Congress delegates, although all spheres are represented, including self-employment fields, the agricultural sector dominates with an emphasis on members who can contribute more to the debate given their knowledge and experience. The Congress will review the implementation of the economic and social guidelines agreed upon at the organization's 6th Congress, as well as the objectives approved in the party's first national conference. Among them, the work with young people and the start of the subversive act and other negative tendencies like corruption, crime, and social indiscipline.
The 34th session of the UN Food and Agriculture Organization as a World Regional Conference for Latin America and the Caribbean began on Monday in Mexico City. The regional conference, which runs through March 3rd, is focusing on ways to eradicate hunger and malnutrition in Latin America and the Caribbean. Agriculture, Environment, and Social Development Ministers from 33 countries in the region are debating food security and other key topics of agriculture at the conference, and SAO officials have said. Ricardo Rapallo, a food security officer of the SAO Office for Latin America and the Caribbean, said the organization must reach enormous needs forward as the region is facing huge challenges, including about 34 million people living in hunger and 27 million in extreme poverty. The SAO officials stress the need to give priority to investment and financing policies while creating coordinated multi-sector strategies for rural development.
Football attacks on a crowded market in the Iraqi capital Baghdad appears as if claiming the people, police and medical sources say. The bombs also injured 100 people and took in the main Shiite Muslim district of Salvador City on Sunday. Forest of Syrian militants claim responsibility for the blast. Police said the death toll Kuwait. Earlier in the day, Daesh had killed a terrorist launched from the largest attack in months on the al-Qaeda capital of Baghdad, killing at least a dozen Iraqi forces. Security officials said the terrorists carried out bombing and shooting attacks in Sarah, licensed security forces in Baghdad, suburb of Abu Ghraib, which is 25 kilometers west of the city center on Sunday. At least 12 security forces were killed and 35 others wounded. And turn to the news here on Radio Havana, Cuba for this Monday. Thanks from Japan on Radio Havana, Cuba, our international shortwave radio frequency. And on our local you can pick us up at 102.5 FM. Let's go back over to our news. Here's Ian Bubble.
Teresa Etienne, director of the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, is here in Havana, participating in a meeting of top health representatives of her organization to debate the current epidemiological situation in the Americas and national programs to combat Zika virus. The event, which runs through Friday, includes a conference by Cuban Health Minister Roberto Morales on the main advances and challenges of Cuba's health system. Cristian Dorado, co-representative in Cuba of the Pan American Health Organization, World Health Organization, PAHO, WHO, said that the aim of the Havana meeting is to boost the country's capability to respond to the current health emergency in a coordinated manner.
The Russian ceasefire monitoring center in Syria says it has registered at least 9 fatalities in Syria over the weekend. Lieutenant General Sergei Kuralenko, the head of Russia's coordinating center in Syria, said the violations included shelling the northern province of Latakia. However, Kuralenko noted that the sectors that were agreed as part of the U.S.-Russia plan was more than feasible. special written vote and the coronation similar as the normal airboat or tactics. Now, I think that the chemical process and the implementation of monitoring ceasefire mechanisms between Damascus and different operating parties.
Our prosecutors and independent experts launched a new round of investigation on Sunday to study debris at the Havana garbage dump, where hackers claimed the remains of the 43 disappeared Egyptian students were burned. According to statements from the Attorney General's office, the will be 24 hours with common objectives and conditions agreed to conduct work for the investigators and an interdisciplinary group of international experts known as GIEI working on the case. The new expert investigation is expected to conclude and deliver findings of the investigation by the end of March, this according to the Mexican daily La Jornada.
Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov will Sunday said the crowd against terrorism should be conducted on joint international efforts. Another standards, terrorist conditions and disputes have to be clarified. Against terrorism can only be confronted through a joint efforts of the international community. This approach in diplomat called the United Nations to play the role of a central coordinator in the anti-terror efforts. Lavrov added that it is necessary to put aside disagreements and preconditions in the commonality in order to defeat the Irish terrorists for the sake of challenge human civilization.
Entonces son las stories we're following here this afternoon. Havana, Cuba.
Cuban authorities evaluating the portion of measures to cause disease carrying mosquitoes.
1,000 delegates will participate in Cuba and most of Cuban Communist Party commitment.
A World Conference in Mexico City focuses on eradicating hunger and in Latin America and the Caribbean
to refuse to tell bad guys in Bogotá.
It's about 5 weeks past the hour here on RHC. Don't forget you're streaming on our website at www.radiohc.tv. That's the World Wide Web. www.radiohc.tv. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Right now for our commentary viewpoint. For the host, here's Augusta Stephen.
The tragedies of massive migrations, extreme poverty, widespread senseless violence, and the constant threat from extremist groups, the African peoples are facing this year an acute shortage of foodstuffs due to prolonged droughts in that continent caused by the El Niño climatic disorder. Around the issue this week in Rome by the International Fund for Agricultural Development, affirms that at least 14 million persons will be affected by hunger and their lives are endangered. El Niño provokes serious climatic disturbances, and while some areas are affected by torrential rains and severe floods, in others a total lack of rain ruins agriculture. Examples of those extremes may be found today in all Africa. But this cyclical climatic disorder goes to exacerbate chronic poverty in most nations of that continent. A sinister legacy of centuries of colonial domination and the plundering of the natural resources by the European conquerors. The Europeans not only disposed to their own benefit of the wealth of Africa, but also turned hundreds and hundreds of thousands of African men, women, and children into slaves and exploited their work from cradle to grave when they did not sell them to importers, traders in human flesh. That painful mark is still much evident today in several African nations whose economies are so flimsy and weak that the smallest incident provokes a human tragedy of unforeseeable tragic consequences. As usual, the children, the women, and the aged are the most vulnerable, and the most victimized by the tragic heritage of European colonialism in Africa. According to the World Bank, despite development programs and the economic advancement of certain African countries, poverty and destitution have taken their toll in that continent, and the number of the poor grew by 100 million in the past quarter century. This clearly shows that there is only one viable solution. The trick lies not in transferring funds and promoting development initiatives, but in overturning the colonial dependency structures and building new ones really attuned to the true interests of the African people. And that, my dear friends, will be the only real solution to the problems created by centuries of harsh European domination and enslavement. And this has been our editorial column for today. From beautiful, beautiful Havana, I am Alberto Borges. Thank you.
Increases every year. Temperatures rise, rainfall patterns vary, icebergs and snow melt, and average sea level increases.
Degradation of imports and cause global issues, climate change, common challenge to the Radio Havana Q. It's about 16 minutes past the hour here on RH. What you've heard on our news with the Richard Prophet, the Pan-American Health Organization, is here in Havana, taking part in an important meeting concerning the fight against the secret virus. Up next, here's Maria Lisa Petro with you.
Thanks, Dr. Teresa Tian, Director of the Pan-American Health Organization and Regional Director of World Health Organization in the Americas, has visited our country several times in the past. She met with the Cuban President Raúl Castro and shared important achievements in the development of Cuba's public health system. She attended the inauguration of the new headquarters of the State Center for Drug Control and Medical Devices. Etienne gave an acknowledgement message to Cuban professionals. La Organización Panamericana de la Salud, Oficina Nacional de la OMS,